Before Israel ever had kings, before the throne of David, there was a turbulent age, a time when the nation walked a razor's edge between promise and collapse. This is the world of Judges, a world where every man did what was right in his own eyes, and the consequences thundered across generations. The story opens after the death of Joshua. The land is theirs, yet not fully conquered. The tribes stand at the border of a destiny they do not finish. And into this unfinished inheritance slips slow creeping danger, compromise. They spare what God told them to tear down. They adopt what God warned them to resist. And little by little the people drift. Then comes the cycle dark, repeating, unbreakable. Israel falls into sin. Enemies rise. Oppression tightens like iron chains around their necks. And when the suffering becomes unbearable, the people cry out. And God in mercy raises a deliverer, a judge, a warrior shaped by his hand. One by one, they rise. Othniel, the first a quiet man who steps into a battle already burning. He becomes the pattern. The Spirit of the Lord comes upon him, and the land breathes peace again. Then Ahad, the left-handed assassin, slipping a hidden blade into the palace of a cruel king, striking a blow that sparks a national uprising. Then Shamgar, with nothing but an ox goad yet enough, when God strengthens his hand. Then the story crescendos with Deborah, the prophetess beneath the palm tree, calling Barak to the battlefield. Thunder shakes the valley of Kishon as Sisera's army collapses beneath the storm of God's intervention. And the honor of victory goes to another woman Jael, who quietly ends the oppressor with a single strike as he sleeps in her tent. But peace never lasts. Not long before shadows gather again. Enter Gideon, the man hiding in a winepress, doubting, questioning, unsure. Yet God calls him mighty warrior before he ever acts like one. Through signs, whispers, and the impossible shrinking of an army from 32,000 to 300, God turns Gideon into a symbol of what victory looks like when human strength is stripped away. Torches blaze, trumpets blast, and the Midianite army shatters in panic. But even Gideon, the unlikely hero, struggles with pride as the story turns. As the generations pass, the judges become darker, more flawed, mirroring the heart of the nation. Jephthah, the outcast, makes a tragic vow that costs what he never intended. Abimelech, the son of a concubine, crowns himself king in bloodshed and burns his own legacy in violence. And then standing larger than all of them, Samson, the wild, untamed judge. A man born under prophecy, stronger than any foe, yet weaker than his own desires. His life is a storm of victories and failures, foxes running with flames, the jawbone of a donkey dropping from his hand after 1,000 foes fall, the gates of Gaza torn from their hinges. Yet betrayal finds him, not on the battlefield, but in the arms of Delilah. His eyes are taken, his strength cut away. Until the final moment, when he prays one last desperate prayer and brings the temple of Dagon crashing down, sacrificing himself to strike the Philistines in death what he could not finish in life. The book closes darker than it began, tales of civil war, corruption, moral collapse. The tribe of Benjamin nearly wiped out, chaos swallowing the land. And the final line falls like a solemn bell. In those days there was no king in Israel. Everyone did what was right in his own eyes. It is not just an ending, it is a warning, a portrait of a nation desperate for guidance. A shadow cast forward, toward a coming king, a coming hope, a coming savior who will end this cycle forever.